All right, if you're serious about becoming a JavaScript developer, there's one concept you absolutely, positively cannot avoid. It's everywhere, in every app, on every website, and yeah, in pretty much every single job interview. We're talking about arrays.
So let's start with a really simple idea. Just imagine you've got your favorite snacks, right? You probably wouldn't just scatter them all over the kitchen. No way! You'd put them all in one place, like a drawer, so when you want something, it's super easy to find.
Oh, believe it or not, in the world of programming, we have the exact same idea. It's this concept of an organized place where we can keep a bunch of related things all neatly tucked away together. We just call it something else.
And that brings us right to a question you are almost guaranteed to hear in a technical interview. What exactly is an array in JavaScript?
Okay, let's move past the snack drawer analogy for a minute and dive into the real technical stuff to see why this is so incredibly powerful.
So here's the key takeaway. At its core, an array is just a special kind of object that lets you hold a whole bunch of values inside just one single variable. You can think of it as a list, a collection, a container, whatever works for you. It's your code's snack drawer. And this slide right here perfectly shows you the problem that arrays solve. I mean, look at the left side. We're making a new variable for every single fruit. Can you imagine doing that for 100 fruits? It would be a nightmare. Now, look at the right. Boom. One variable, fruits, holds everything. It's just so much cleaner, simpler, and way more efficient.
All right, enough theory. Let's see what this actually looks like in your code. And you'll see it's probably a lot simpler than you think.
So to create an array, you just declare a variable and use these square brackets. Inside, you list out all your values, and you just separate them with commas. So in this example, we have an array called fruits, and it's holding 3 different strings: apple, banana, and mango.
Okay, but how do we get something out of the array? Well, we use its index, which is just its position in the list. And here's the #1 rule you have to burn into your memory. JavaScript arrays are 0 indexed. That means the first item is at index 0, the second is at 1, and it just goes on from there. That's why typing fruits 0 gives us apple.
But you know, this is where arrays become truly amazing. They come with all these built-in superpowers, which we call methods, that do all the heavy lifting for you. For instance, .push lets you add a new item to the end of your list. And .map is a total game changer. It lets you run a function on every single item in the array to create a whole new one. Honestly, these are the tools that'll make your code so much more powerful.
So you've seen the what and the how, but that brings us back to that all-important interview question. Why does this one thing, this one data structure, matter so much?
It's because understanding arrays is not optional. It's not just a nice-to-have. It is an absolutely fundamental, must-have skill for anyone who wants to call themselves a developer, period.
So here's the bottom line. Arrays are a fundamental building block. You are going to use them everywhere. That snack drawer is going to hold user data. It's going to hold responses from APIs. Anything you can possibly imagine. Getting good with arrays is the key to writing code that's clean, scalable, and doesn't turn into a total mess.
Okay, you now have the foundation you need to really master arrays. And to make sure all this amazing new knowledge actually sticks, there are just a few final things to do.
Hey, if this explainer helped arrays finally click for you, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and drop your favorite array method down in the comments. I'll leave you with one final thought though. Arrays are perfect for ordered lists. But what happens when the order doesn't matter, and you just need to store unique items? Well, that's a question that's going to lead you to the next fundamental data structure. Thanks for watching.